Got the Ruzz Alive in effect, son.
Yo, you got the gatekeeper, my man Undertaking Spirit with us.
Word out. Peace to my man Killer Priest and Scientifics and Bads.
Yeah.
Sons of man, all that, you know what I'm saying? But to see the sound, it's like for the darkness. We come from the dark side with the music, you know what I'm saying? We come from the dark side with the lyrics. It's a sound that's guaranteed to be a trendsetting sound in hip hop. So I'm quite sure a lot of producers, a lot of artists will definitely get to that trend.
Yo, turn up number 2. Liquid, you alright?
Fucking hate sound checks, man.
Keep it.
Wake me up,
Alright,
fucking show.
Randy, you alright?
Fucking guys.
Wow. Let's do this. Come on.
Chop shooters in the house.
Liquid in the
Ram
house.
Van in the house. Gravediggaz in the house.
Yeah.
One for the way that we rip this mic. Two for our peoples that's here tonight. Three for the way that we rock this show. Come on, my ladies say, all fellas say,
yeah, tight tonight. If it's right, it's right. Gonna explode real soon as I'm given the mic. It's gonna be taken, never faking if I'm given the chance. That's why we rock Germany, Belgium, Sweden, and France. And
Backstage, breathing space. Gravediggaz on the decks to keep the mood in place. When the crowd is pumping, sweat pressure humming, they know something's coming when the whole crowd's jumping. And it's
one for the way that we rip this mic. Two for our peoples that's here tonight. Three for the way that we rock this show. All my ladies say, all my fellas say, one for the way that we rip this mic. Two for our peoples that's here tonight. Three for the way that we rock this show. All my ladies say, all my fellas say,
we rock Milan,
yeah, we rock UK.
then we rock New York.
See me drinking in LA.
Yeah, we rock San Fran, East Coast to West.
Take Amsterdam and get a
load
load
off
of
our
a
chest.
chest.
Race split with stars, slip money through bars. Met expensive women, drive beat up cars. Spent all day relaxing, never moving too far. But like my man Slick said, the world is ours.
Well, it's the hip hopper on my showstopper.
Really bounce to your butt, be the flame broad whopper
with an underbite smile and a show so wild,
like the badass boost of a drum punk rocker.
we hit the road blazing, unleashed from a cage in everyday station, doing something amazing. Another city, another truck, another band, another season. We must have a rhyme because the rhyme is the reason. It's
one for the way that we rip this mic. Two for our peoples that's here tonight. Three for the way that we rock this show. All my ladies say, all my fellas say, one for the way that we rip this mic. Two for our peoples that's here tonight. Three for the way that we rock this show. All my ladies say, all my fellas say,
Top pedigree, y'all better beware. All out warfare, I get severe. Hot energy all year on the square. Wanna take it there, get lit like a flare. I violently entertain cause I'm trained. Evidently you MCs just wanna be slain. Barber, you see King Y-O-U. Run through your whole damn family and crew. Scandalous, we plan to bust your man and plus I might stand right through your guts. You wanna wild out, put your style out, get ripped like profiles and crocodiles' mouth when it's
one for the way that we rip this mic. Two for our people that's here tonight. Three for the way that we rock this show. All my ladies say, all my fellas say, one for the way that we rip this mic. Two for our people that's here tonight. Three for the way that we rock this show. All my ladies say, all my fellas say,
Basically, you know what I'm saying, for those who get the idea that Gravediggaz is trying to start some kind of cult, or even though any form of Satanism or any form of any tamper with anybody's religion, you know what I'm saying, that's incorrect judgment. Because what we're doing I mean, we definitely refer to the Bible to prove our point. Some see life is ugly and life is beautiful at times. You know what I'm saying? We're expressing both sides of that. When you're going through a struggle and through a lot of tension, it causes your brain to react a certain way, and the result of that tension is going to be manifested out of you. And so when we start using these biblical sayings and all that, you know what I'm saying, we know that we're living in the last days in time, and all that was spoke about is going to come to end, regardless, man. We just living it out. You know what I'm saying, we ain't trying to be no cult. We ain't trying to get no followers or whatever. We just trying to make our knowledge be born in our form and fashion. And we doing it to music. And the only way people is gonna really understand it is to absorb that music. When you absorb the song and the lyrics and go read back whatever we say, go research what we say. Don't take it on face value. If you was to research things that we are saying, we're giving a lot of positive information out there for young people. You know what I'm saying? We definitely play around with a few thoughts, you know what I'm saying, to keep it a little open, I guess, you know what I'm saying, to go along with the tension of the music. But people need to dig into it and absorb it, man. They come out with the explanation, they'll realize the Gravediggaz, man, it's something in there for everybody, man.
Deep, bro. We ain't telling nobody to go out and commit suicide, chop your head off, you know what I'm saying? These are events that occur every day doing your, you know what I'm saying, doing your current events, you know what I'm saying? These are things we see in the movie. These are things that's portrayed everywhere, you know what I'm saying? We just talk about it on wax, you know what I'm saying? We Gravediggaz, you know what I'm saying? So regardless to whom or what, the people who always gonna see Gravediggaz being negative, yo, you're gonna have to think yourself over because you wrong for thinking like that. And you don't even understand what Gravediggaz about. That's why you got to go beyond the surface.
And you know, hip hop is an art form, man, where you take words and lyrics and you make pictures out of them. You paint vivid pictures. And so when we did our album, we painted the pictures of things inside of our head. When people see that, man, they can see how we think. When you see, you're gonna see the mudness in it. You're gonna see the darkness in it. You're gonna he wants something, but you know what I'm saying. But that's just something that I got built into, and everybody got their own little ways and actions that reflects. You know what I'm saying? That's how you reflect it. When you listen to when you hear Stevie Wonder sing, you can feel what he's saying. You can feel you can feel the emotions that he had built inside of him. That's what he drew into himself. And when you listen to the Gravediggaz, you can feel the emotion. It may not be that same beautiful emotion. It may be a terrible, horrible, crazy emotion. But it's an emotion.
Is real.
And it's real. And it's something that we go through, man. That's how come we trying to let everybody hear like this.
You're caught between a gate and a hard rock. Question 1. How did it feel drinking 2 cups of blood?
It was a nightmare.
Why is that?
Horrifying nightmare.
I don't understand.
It was the most humiliating ordeal of my life.
Liar! Number 2. Then why did you say you was lead vocal on Diary of a Madman?
These statements about me are totally false.
I don't believe you.
These statements about me are totally false.
Liar!
As I have maintained from the very beginning, I am hoping for a speedy...
I don't believe you.
It is horrifying.
I got the track sheet from the studio. Liar. Shut up. Number 3. Before you started tripping on painkillers, how did they discover the bootlegger Gravediggaz tapes?
They served a search warrant.
And where was it?
Which allowed them to view and photograph my body, including my penis, my buttocks, my lower torso, thighs, and any other area that they wanted.
You deserve it. You stole the tapes.
It was the most humiliating ordeal of my life.
You know you took the tapes. Don't even lie.
I ask all of you to wait and hear the truth.
There is no truth. You took the Gravediggaz tapes.
It was
and
a nightmare.
we have the track sheet. We've had video cassette. And you lied again.
These statements about me are totally false.
You're lying now. I don't believe this shit.
It was a nightmare.
No nightmare. God damn it.
It was a nightmare. A horrifying nightmare.
Yo, Gravediggaz, man, because we want to dig up the graves of the mentally dead. He just was lamping around one day, you know what I'm saying? It was at Poor House, right?
Yeah.
And we were trying to find a word that could describe our way of thinking. And, you know, Gravediggaz was the only thing that could really express it and describe our thinking.
Don't be afraid.
Don't be afraid.
I am not afraid of anything.
Don't be afraid.
I am not afraid of anything.
Don't be afraid.
The call of the wild, the black cats on attack. The smack you with the grizz draw back. Suffering effects of years of oppressed. Got you running scared cause the way that I'm dressed. Grave diggers, the battle with the snakes. Spooks taking off cause the force is awake. Ha! And now I'm on your back like a rash. Run, yo, what you can't run from the blast. Looking from my window, a death, yo, here's a text. A threat is a black grave digger that can flex if you can. Come upon the land with the creeps. Watch how they sneak when you walk down the street. Look over your shoulder, who's that, the villain? The monkey on your back with the pitchfork that catch you off guard cause you're 6 foot deep in the heart. So don't be afraid of the dark.
I am not afraid, I am not afraid. No, I'm not afraid when I walk, cops follow like a raid. Ducking, they be dipping, disappearing like a swami. Plus I'm extra scared cause you voted Giuliani in the office. You don't wanna caucus with me in the elevator, so you hit the accelerator in your walk, but I still follow like a hawk. Just to spite you and your racist thoughts. Plus patrolmen and taxi drivers are alike. Patrolmen pull you over and the taxis make you hike. But I'm fine, my rhymes could put your kids through college. So I don't really listen to your brainwashed garbage. Nappy-headed ones coming through, hit the mark. Craig G. Gravediggaz, don't be afraid of the dark.
I am not afraid of anything. I am not afraid of anything.
Don't be afraid of the dark.
I am not afraid of anything. I am not afraid of
Don't
anything.
be afraid of the dark.
I am not afraid of anything. I am not afraid of
Don't
anything.
be afraid of the dark.
I am not afraid of anything. I am not afraid of
Don't be
anything.
afraid of the dark.
I ricochet like bing, bing, bing. Here comes the grim. Your shit is fictionary. You was tricked already. Look up my nigga as you pick up your dictionary. I bet your eyes bulge out at the fact that nigger is not a synonym meaning black. When the creator said let there be light, it means it was black. Before that there was night. And I am not afraid of the dark, but you could be, maybe you should be. Cause of the guilt, the blood that you spilt in a country you built. Now you worry you may get killed by the grandsons and daughters of those you offend. Don't be afraid of the dark, you're afraid of revenge.
East side is constant elevation. Positive energy activates constant elevation. You know what I'm saying? No matter what we do, no matter how dark people might think we come from, we always shed light on something. But you gotta be a grave digger to understand a grave digger. You gotta dig it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta dig beneath what's on the surface. You know what I'm saying? You on one side you got Diary of a Madman, which is some old mental trauma. You know what I'm saying? Just dealing with what you think. You know what I'm saying? How people think in our society due to certain pressures that's put upon us. You know what I'm saying? On the other side, we're making you think on another level. You know what I'm saying?
We come with love, help, which make you stand right. You know what I'm saying? So you got two choices. You know what I'm saying? Either dig your own grave or be a grave digger. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to dig yourself in order to dig a grave. You know what I'm saying? And in order to understand grave diggers.
Bloodshed and misery. Ain't nobody giving me liberty. New York City be making it hard to cope guard. They even built a bulletproof bend for the Pope. Odd strange fruit used to hang loose off of a noose of a rope in the tree, and still we supposed to see equality, especially these days when we gotta fight just to raise our quality of life. See earth children hunger pain cut like a knife. No dough for the lights in the room full of cockroach and mice. Dad running out of ways of fixing the hot water pipes. Bad plumbing, storms coming, the wind's humming. The Fahrenheit tonight is 32 degrees. Tony, please wake up, go help your pop fix the boiler. I hand him the tools out of the box. I watched through the knowledge to the look in his eyes. 8 lives to protect, 4 sons, 1 daughter and his wife, her father, and plus himself. I didn't comprehend back then. He was teaching me how to survive in the cold world
refrigerator. I'm being chased by the cremator as I collect supreme data. As a teenager, the unseen danger of being a cream chaser. It seems major. Green papers causes gray hairs, blood, sweat, and tears for long years. Mom said, you gotta be strong, dear. Press on, dear. The load is heavy, but it's still one that you could bear. As the tear rolled off her cheek, nothing to eat. She's making miracles with some flour and some heat. No meat inside, Mom. I'm vegetarian, half poor, half humanitarian.
You better wake up. You better wake up. Now's the time. You better wake up. Yo. You better wake up. You better wake up. Now's the time. You better wake up. Burning buildings, abandoned children, splash drinks, addicted fiends, drop out cop-outs and nicotine. Sitting back and think how keen that it would be. Reverse the spin of the earth to Adam and Eve. Day 1, 445 apart. Feel it in your heart, cause it's so for real. In the mind, it develops and becomes the deal. Like my universal flag, everything's complete. Thinking I ain't God, looking you shall see. But you won't, for so many fools have tried to search for this mysterious God and died. Thinking back as a slave, bonded in them chains. The thoughts of being free was never the same. Some committed suicide, cause times was harsh. And the ones who survived, they got brainwashed. From lightning, thunder, hailstorm, I can never forget, I be gatekeep food wrong. Even through my name, history will burst. Cause I'm the maker, the owner, the cream of the planet Earth. Father civilization, God of the universe. Yo, slave and slavettes, why are they called that? Cause they're 85%, yo, and that's a fact. They be wondering why they eat so much pork. Cause it tastes so good, and that's how they was taught. Being brought up in the world of Christianity by your mother and your father, most of your family. You go to church every Sunday like you never did before. Gotta learn about someone that you never saw. The preacher is a mason of a highest degree. That's why you have to go under Allah to study. The rabbis and the ministers are keeping you blind, so you can die with them in the last day of time. Like a child is born with no state of mind, being blind through the ways of mankind. And when you look up in the sky and all you see is blue, yo, that's caused by the sun and the water too. Tell us why the devil does not teach us that. Cause the black man is God, and that's a fact, yo. The original man was here ever since the day 1. And that's when you can say the earth will begun. Cause within the earth, yo, exists today the wisest group of individuals that always stay. And they are known, what, as the 5%. And for one, let me tell you, that's what I represent. So niggas out there in a world of confusion, powerful eyes of Allah will see your execution. You better wake up. You better wake up. Now's the time. You better wake up. Yo. You better wake up. You better wake up. Now's the time. You better wake up.
They already got it titled horrorcore. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, you know what I'm saying? They put gangster rap, horrorcore rap, soft rap, hammer rap, whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's hip hop, man, the purest form, man. It's a mic and it's fat tracks, fat lyrics, and you can see pictures. When you listen to the songs, you can see a movie in your head. You know what I'm saying? So we bringing movies to wax, right? We bringing horror movies to wax. We bringing those wonderful magical movies to wax. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Because you got individuals and groups out there that's talking about, boom, I done splattered the kid head. I done seen his cerebrum hanging on the corner dripping. You know what I'm saying? But it's like all that nowadays is allowed to be played and to be heard and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? But when Gravediggaz talk about a death or assassination of someone, you know what I'm saying? It takes place mentally before physically. You know what I'm saying? Because we ain't talking about taking the next brother out physically or the next man. You know what I'm saying? We coming from the mentality whereas, yo, every man is, you know what I'm saying, basically equal in their own forms of nature. You know what I'm saying? We ain't greater than the next man. Ain't nobody greater than us. You know what I'm saying? It's enough to be made by everybody. You know what I'm saying? So we ain't trying to add on to nothing that's, you know, that's totally negative.
It's like if you want to check out the lyrics to "Die of a Madman," you hear the part where he says, "I'm fighting a holy war in the mental." So that's right there. I mean, it's a war between good and bad inside of our own heads. When you grow up in the ghetto, in the projects, I'm saying it's hard not to be attracted to the streets. We was lucky to take our frustration out on music. I'm saying while some people they got to go out there and do what they commit murders and
do it the wrong way.
So the holy war in the mental is the war between yourself, between your good and bad and yourself. You don't wanna do bad, but you gotta live. But you grew up in hell. So that nature is already inside of you, and that's a struggle that most black youths go through, guaranteed. Because it's like we always, cause like I feel like sometimes you gotta struggle not to go out there and commit all kind of other crimes because your mind is already adapted to that. So what the Gravediggaz do, we express this through music. We take our frustration out through music and try to let everybody else see the light what we saying, so they can avoid that thinking and see it ahead of time and see the results. Because positive education activates constant elevation.
Gravediggaz.
And just to add to that, you know what I'm saying, about this mental struggle, you know what I'm saying, it's the fact that we're not wrestling, go back to the Bible, we're not wrestling with flesh and muscle and blood. It's going to be ideas, principalities, thoughts, institutions, things like that. And that goes right back to the Bible, you know what I'm saying, that's the kind of stuff we're dealing with.
Current events is hell, dwell in the pit of the flames, walking the path to maintain. But current events is hell, can you defend to the end? Are you prepared? Tell me you're scared. Evil that looks the fiery grave, shuns the father. Gatekeep, you're fucking with the grave robber. Night street sweet, the dungeon storm's coming. Every fucking body starts to running. My plague mass array, an army brigade. Niggas swaying bats, ramshack, organism, human remains. Those left in a state of confusion. Powerful eyes of Allah will see your execution. A hovering mist covers the block. Feel surge, pressure bill. Mentally, yo, I'm off the clock. Urge to kill, terror the thrill. We get the will. Blood flows like lava running down the hill. Tons of ash debris, laid waste the rot. Unknown fuse, confiscate one eye's the cyclops, the eye fox, blade cocks. Forgive me not, earthly trait for niggas that strayed far away. Imagine a flame screams the horrible dreams. Waking up in the sweat, all of a sudden forget. Epidemic of freeze trees to spleen. Winter when evergreen, mold to shape, contract, and highly adapt. Spawn, so yet the wicked stay warned. You motherfuckers is on. Current events is hell, dwell in the pit of the flames, walking the path to maintain. But current events is hell, can you defend to the end? Are you prepared? Tell me you're scared. Current events is hell, dwell in the pit of the flames, walking the path to maintain. Current events is hell, can you defend down to the end? Are you prepared for fear?
Up from the bottomless pit of the rottenest shit, with a hit for the street grim reek. Gatekeeper will assault for the herds on the asphalt. Cash rules, cats that steal shit and blast for. Get the paper, crooked politicians can't save you as a gravedigger. We play a major part in the crisis. Did you know crisis? Me, reincarnated in the MC. I came to the hookers, pimps and the killers, the thieving ass niggas, my soldiers, gorillas. 9 to 5 cats and drug dealers with gats. I'm PRO black, but y'all already know that. Fuck a hardcore, I bring holy war, cold and raw as it bubble in your bowl through your pores. My soul soars way above Armageddonites. View the battlefield through the hot metal and ice. Bling bling niggas better come out the fight when the pigs keep robbing the hood of black lights. How many of you tripe cats go running to church while guns is humming, putting blacks in the hearse? Every time I talk about peace, cats frown. If it ain't about cream, most teams ain't down. After Supreme Brown, King and the Queen frown. I'ma be a hater to all race traitors.
Current events is hell, dwell in the pit of the flames, walking the path to maintain. But current events is hell, can you defend to the end? Are you prepared? Tell me you're scared. Current events is hell, dwell in the pit of the flames, walking the path to maintain. Current events is hell, can you defend down to the end? Are you prepared for fear? Current events is hell, dwell in the pit of the flames, walking the path to maintain. But current events is hell, can you defend to the end? Are you prepared? Tell me you're scared. Current events is hell, dwell in the pit of the flames, walking the path to maintain. Current events is hell, can you defend down to the end? Are you prepared for fear?
Yo, Gravediggaz is going to guarantee be stuck in the heads and across the doors of many people. It's gonna be like back when in Moses' days they said the only way to be saved you have to have a stroke of lamb's blood across the chosen door. So those who take heed to the Gravediggaz and the things we're saying and absorb it inside their head, I'm saying it's gonna help them make steps towards something more positive. And Gravediggaz will definitely remain inside your brain. Your brain will become stained.
Oh, definitely. Indeed. Gravediggaz is large, massive. You know what I'm saying? Gravediggaz will be around like trash.
Well, you gotta keep in mind, man.
You know what I'm saying?
That as long as you got mentally dead people who are living in the mental death, meaning living in the mental grave, you need somebody to dig that grave up and bring them back to life. There's no chance for a physical death, but there's a chance for the mentally dead. So we're gonna come and resurrect them. That's why they call me the resurrector. I'm about to resurrect the mental dead by digging up their graves, bringing them back to the surface.
Sitting right, watch the shadows in the sea of night. Flickering flames, cars drive by, wondering how we got so high. Smiles, smiles, innocent child, love your eyes, bluest of skies. You lay by my side, we reach for those highs. Tickle your feet, caress your thighs, drink a little love from your tender eyes. I hate it when an angel cries.
I'm standing on the earth's surface, looking up, reviewing my purpose in the world so corrupt. I look to the heavenly force with ebony thoughts, cancer distorting my whole chemistry's off. I'm mentally caught in the highs and lows of despising those, guessing when my eyes are closed. Laying in the hospital room, feeling the gloom, they'll be wheeling me off to the OR soon. My family and friends all gather up in the lobby, they probably praying for me when surgeons open my body. My niece gave me a kiss with a tear in her eyes. I hate it when an angel cries. You don't wanna see an angel cry. You don't wanna see an angel cry. Feeling down, feeling down, feeling down, feeling down. You don't wanna see an angel cry. You don't wanna see an angel cry. Feeling down, feeling down.
Divine teacher, the lion of the ancient tribe of Judah, King Alpha Omega, the divine teacher, the one in the ancient of ancient scripture. Keep the love and coming home. Say me take a little walk through reality, buck up on me stop when I'm a long time. Many me you should have said the hypocrite one so friendly. When a long time now I'm off in yeah.
What did you think would happen? While they're planning escapes, or tied with red tape, deciding our fates. Seeing armies witness rivers of truth, cleansing of the wicked who have robbed you of our youth. Where the waters there are no longer pure, created diseases and escaped with a cure. How do you think we'd stand in the wake of those storms? You don't want to see an angel cry. Keep the love and coming home. 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 Keep the
yo, it's like this, right? As far as comparisons to Jesus or whatever, you know what I'm saying? He himself, if you go back, the places he hung out was just like the ghetto, you know what I'm saying? He hung out with the thieves, you know what I'm saying, with the prostitutes, you know what I'm saying, with the people that was downtrodden in society or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And to a certain extent, you know what I'm saying, society cast that image on a lot of us, whether it's true or not, you know what I'm saying? We put in that stereotype anyway, you know what I'm saying? So in that instance, you know what I'm saying, the comparison is there. But also, we try to get away from, I mean, people is coming with this, we about satanic, demonic shit and all of that, blah, say, you know what I'm saying? That's why you got to dig behind the music sometimes and get to the words. What are we saying? You know what I'm saying? 400 years of blood, sweat, and tears. 400. You know what I'm saying? We addressing the scars of a mental, you know what I'm saying? A person who's been scarred mentally. And those kind of scars are the hardest to heal.
Suicide, it's a suicide. Suicide, it's a suicide. Suicide, it's a suicide. Suicide, it's a suicide.
Back in the ghetto with pain for 40 days. Being like slain, but I can't show no pain. My headache, enormous proportion is the size of a bucket. Painkillers can't touch it. Yo, what? My little brother's gone. Now I'm torn apart as I stand with the knife at my heart. We shared the good and the bad times. When moms broke out to the store, it was halftime. Remember she came back, yo, and we got beatings with the high wheel track. I felt the hurt from your own predicament. Lost your scholarship, can't play pro ball with
I summon forth the gatekeeper. I summon forth the undertaker. I bring forth the resurrector. And I, the grim reaper.
Do I detect an aroma of fear in your atmosphere? I am losing my mind and it seems I don't know what's real or a dream. Like Dr. Arcane, you're going insane. I'll have you going crazy and crazy and crazy and crazy and crazy. Did I mention you'd be crazy?
Fuck it, another day, another target. From here to Nantucket, MCs kick the bucket. I'm rugged and rough, blowing up till I bust. While other rappers are flatter than white girls' butt. I manifest my name and the reason I came in the first place. Word, shake your brains like an earthquake. A lot of people admit that I am raw. I cover my ass like a V.I.M. store. My jaws are real wicked like Dharma. A whole alma mater, but niggas is like a meal ticket. It's nowhere to run to, baby. It's nowhere to hide.
Yo, as a child.
Well, you know what I'm saying? People, they already got, whoever think that already got the wrong idea about the music, you know what I'm saying? As far as our lyrics being too harsh and too vulgar, too explicit, it's like if you read Ezekiel chapter 3, verse 18, he says, when I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die. Thou shalt surely die, and thou givest not warning, nor speakest to warn the wicked man to save his life. That same wicked man shall die in his own iniquity, but his blood will I require at thine hand. You hear? I mean, it's other. I could go on with what it says, and they smite the nations, and he killed, and he slayed 100 men. I mean, so all we doing is expressing what's real, man. You know what I'm saying? We ain't trying to hide. We ain't holding our tongues to nobody. We know that these are the last days and times, man. And the cat is out the bag. We're not advocating no kind of Satanism where we don't want people to go to hell and we want kids to start committing murders and going crazy. We trying to educate them by showing them, by shocking them. It's like when you watch something and it scares you and you see that it's something that you don't want to do no more. It affects you more than somebody just keep telling you don't do this, you don't do that. When somebody just pissing in your face and you see the results of it, then you won't do it. It's like if somebody gave you a glass of water and told you it was poison in it, you wouldn't drink it. So our album is like that. It's like when you get it, it's like it's putting everything in front of your face and showing you the results of all the negativity, as well as giving you ways to go politic. If you could absorb that and see the light of that, then it would cause you to not do the negative thing and not get caught out there into situations that's going to cause crazy harm on you.
Also for the people who say we're going straight to hell, they got to realize that in this day and age, you know what I'm saying, we live in hell, we existing in hell now, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, again, this is nothing new, you know what I'm saying? Because we all go through a struggle. I mean, this struggle done been with us for over 475 years, you know what I'm saying? So how long does it take to be in hell in order to see heaven? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, through our lyrics and through Gravediggaz, you know what I'm saying, we're expressing a little bit of heaven, you know what I'm saying, within all this negativity, you know what I'm saying? But you got to catch the Jews, you know what I'm saying, meaning that you got to listen carefully and understand what's being said and how it's being said, you know what I'm saying? Just don't take none on face value. Go into your own research and do what you got to do in order to understand. Scratch through. Dig your own grave. Dig yourself out. Be dead.
As far as a stage show, it's different, man. We're gonna be exploiting different talents, different. We're gonna put the scenario on stage of what we're saying, because we see that people ain't really understanding everything we saying in the first shot around. So when you come see a Gravediggaz show, you're gonna get the meaning of what we're talking about, and you're gonna see a very unusual hip hop show. Guaranteed to be something that will have you coming back. Both the $17 that people be paying $10, whatever.
Word. Consider yourself being baptized when you check out a Gravediggaz show. You're initiated within the world of yourself.
Wow.
It's just another venue with just opening and just broadening your expectation and your thoughts about us.
It's gonna be, you're gonna love it. Just wanna say, man, you know what I'm saying, that positive education activates constant elevation. Please educate all children every day. And also positive education, always correct errors. And that's the main thing we're trying to do, is correct the errors that we've been living, man. Gravediggaz, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna dig up the graves of the mentally dead, man.
Word, you know what I'm saying? Because we here, and I don't think we ain't going nowhere no time soon. You know what I'm saying?
This whole hip-hop industry is gonna be changed. This whole music industry is being changed. You're coming through with the whole new trend.
You know what I'm saying? It's the force. It's the force of the Gravediggaz.
Last days of time, man.
You know what I'm saying? We coming like thunder and lightning, positive electricity, positive and negative currents.
Thank you for having
saying?
us down here, man. You know what I'm saying? Always a pleasure to come here and check y'all out.
Word, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? And y'all keep it real, man. We keep it real for y'all, man. Thanks.
Peace.
Everything usually happens like naturally. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not really it's not a programmed environment. It's like whatever, because we expressing feelings and we expressing our dark feelings. So my feelings may be deeper than his, or his feelings may be deeper than mine. But it's all an expression of a feeling. And so we let everything happen naturally. The track is fat, and they can bring out the right lyric, so we adapt to it. If not, we don't tolerate it.
Kill it.
So Gravediggaz, man. We want to dig up the graves of the mentally dead. Just was ramping around one day, you know what I'm saying? We was at poorhouse, right? And we were trying to find a word that could describe our way of thinking. And Gravediggaz was the only thing that could really express it and describe our thinking.
Fuck it, another day, another target. We're hitting in, tucking MCs, kick the bucket. I'm rugged and rough, no went up till I bust. Swallow the rappers is flatter than a white girl's butt. I manifest my name and the reason I came in the first place. Word shake your brains like an earthquake. A lot of people admit that I am wrong. I cover my ass like a B.I.M. store. My doors are real wicked like Dharma. A whole alma mater for niggas is like a meal ticket. It's nowhere to run to, baby. It's nowhere to hide.
Yo, as a child.
Well, I'm gonna put it to you like this. First of all, negativity is just a charge. It doesn't mean good or bad. It's a charge. Like you have a battery, you got a negative side and a positive side. If a human being is going to be balanced, he got to have negative and positive within him. Now, you might grow up, everybody's telling you, be good, be nice, be this, be that. You know what I'm saying? But if you lean towards one side, you become naive to reality, naive to the things that's really going on, and therefore you can be exploited. You understand what I'm saying? You could be mentally exploited, you could be physically exploited. Alright? So out of negativity, out of darkness can come light. That's what we dealing with. Darkness has nothing to do with good and bad, because if you look in the Bible, which a lot of you do, you know what I'm saying? It says, the Creator himself said, let there be light, meaning that first there was darkness. That's what he existed in. He had to be existing in a state of darkness for him to say, let there be light. You know what I'm saying? So we dealing with the fact that out of this darkness, we can still shed light.
Open your mouth wide and say,
I was always on the calm tip, last brother to harm or bomb this. Now I'm on some real Vietnam shot. The quiet storm till the riot is on. I despise doing harm, but my foes gotta be conquered. As I warn my peeps, beware the beast that creeps the streets, spilling your plasma on the concrete. Killing and murder are acts of war. Villains attack the poor, women and children pack heat now. Growing up, I was a sad young buck that said, son, luck, don't become corrupt. I knew it really meant well to see me represent and excel, but you're the torments of hell lay dormant until I try to escape out of the muck and mire. Nearly got killed being stuck in the fire like Jeremiah. I weep for my peeps getting bucked from the streets to the choir.
G to the R to the A to the V, E to the D to the I to the G, G to the A to the zigzag Z. Grave digger, what? G to the R to the A to the V, E to the D to the I to the G, G to the A to the zigzag Z. Grave digger, what? Hidden emotions, you and I control it. Don't get pissed, cause this is how we show it. Hidden emotions, you and I control it. Don't get pissed, cause this is how we show it. Hidden emotions, you and I control it. Don't get pissed, cause this is how we show it.
Really, it's just two different sides of the moon, two different sides of light. Let's see, the Wu-Tang, they dealing with the sharpness of the tongue, and they speak a lot of positive thoughts also. But it's more, there's a more on the surface, right in your face type. As the Gravediggaz, you have to research into certain books and certain chambers to understand and comprehend what we're doing. So it's all from the same temple, it's just different chambers. Yeah. Yo, Davi of a madman, that's just the definition of a lot of, you know what I'm saying, strain and stress that people was going through, you know what I'm saying? It's like the result of 400 years of slavery and going through blood, sweat, and tears and all that torture that we had in the faces of people, man. That's the results of it. It's a product of nature. You see the sound, it's like for the darkness. We come from the dark side with the music, you know what I'm saying? We come from the dark side with the lyrics. It's a sound that's guaranteed to be a trend-setting sound of hip-hop. So I'm quite sure a lot of producers, a lot of artists will definitely get to that trend. Got the buzz alive in effect, son.
Yo, you got the gatekeeper, my man, undertaking spirit with us.
Word out. Peace to my man, Killer Racist, activist, bad. Yeah. Yo, Davi of a madman, that's just the definition of a lot of, you know what I'm saying, strain and stress that people was going through, you know what I'm saying? It's like the result of 400 years of slavery and going through blood, sweat, and tears and all that torture that we had the faces of people, man. That's the results of it. It's a product of nature.
Dig your own grave, dig yourself out. We did.